Hey YouTube, Moose Cow here. I'm back with another recap. This time finishing up our round 9 from Japan through France. So we're at the top of turn 10 right now. So I'll be able to go over this round a little more easily since it wasn't more than a round. Japan took out Burma. Japan took out Siberia and Saka. They also eliminated the Mongolian infantry in Jahal, Manchuria. I made a mistake. He actually moved one infantry to Jahal and one to Manchuria on our last video. So he took out them, and then also took out the Russian infantry and Mongolians in Kansu. So right now the only Mongolians that are left on the board are the two in Yakut SSR. Oh boy. So just like that, China was back in the game for a split second and then gone with the wind again. Okay. Then from that point, Japan took his navy, brought it down to 20, took his navy from 39, moved it to 37. So he changed his plan. He left 2 subs back here in 39 to disrupt the convoy. Moved everything back here to fortify because he was afraid of this oncoming American Navy. He also took the Navy from 6. Like I said, he moved it to 20, but he also sent the mass amount of destroyers he had and dispersed them. And he sent them one over here, one here, one here, one here. One here, I believe. Yeah, pretty much everywhere, and then I think one here as well. So I did the only sensible thing I could do as America. Mike and I had a whole completely different strategy panned out, but because let me get rid of this. Because we had to change on the fly, our strategy did not get used. So we had to change on the fly and act accordingly. And I took out every single one of his destroyers, and I think I lost maybe 2 subs in the process. So that was cool. Then I moved my destroyers that I did not use in combat. I moved into 21 and to 19 to act as blockers. And then I moved my last 2 subs that I did not use, one from each of these areas, into 6 to disrupt the convoy. So we got 2 disrupted Japanese convoys right now, which is cool. Anzac, just since I'm over here. Anzac continues to fortify and built another strategic bomber. The other strategic bomber and Air Force and destroyer are congregating in Caroline Islands with the Americans so far. So that nothing here changed other than the strategic bomber flying up here. Or actually, was it there already? It might have been there already. It's late. Forgive me if I forget a few things. Moving on to backing up to the Calcutta Crush. This is what the situation is looking like. As you can see, like I said, I think I said this already. He took Burma. He's fortifying his air force into French Indochina. Few fighters in Guangxi, the UK Pacific is looking bold, but with his he's either going to go for Calcutta this turn or next turn. But I think he's not going to this turn at least, because Rick doesn't do anything unless he has absolutely overwhelming odds. That's just how he plays. So that's what I'm thinking is what's going to happen. I think we have 2 turns left before a Calcutta Crush happens, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Oh, these are also wrong. That'll go there. Okay. These will go bye-bye. The UK moved its navy from 71 and 81 to 80. The Air Force was on the aircraft carrier, went to India. The Anzac from units from Egypt and the and some fast movers from UK, and the French went into Caucasus, as you can see, preparing for the inevitable over here. What's Rick going to do? What is he going to do? I think he's going to go for it. UK also built another complex in Iraq. So now he's going to build 6 fast movers or other units a turn here. So we'll see how that pans out. The continent of Africa is empty. The UK took out Albania. They took out Bulgaria. And there were 2 Italian infantry and a tank in there, if I remember correctly, and they took out 2 UK infantry. The Italians from northern Italy went up to fortify western Germany. The fighter as well, so now there are no fighters in all of Italy. He moved his mech that he had in Yugoslavia to southern France. Spain is absolutely turtling. He sent his 1 Spanish fighter up to western Germany, and that fighter and this German fighter up here. When I sent 2 American bombers to western Germany, and the bombers actually took out the Spanish fighter, so that's cool. However, the AA guns of the factory themselves, they took out one of my bombers. So, an eye for an eye. Western Germany also got bombed again by the UK. So Western Germany has 18 damage on it. My orange chips and my yellow chips for my complex damage. My orange chips are 5. My yellow chips are 1. I'm thinking of getting black chips to be 5, and then the red chips will be 3. But we'll see. You know, because it's like charred, burning. You know, that's the damage, the representation of the damage without changing the red chips. Anyway, continuing on. The U.S. took out northern Spain with no consequence and eliminated the 1 Italian infantry that was there. Normandy Bordeaux was a walk-in. The convoy of 105 is now disrupted, as well as 93. Let's see what else. I brought over an AA gun. Again, America has radar, so those AA guns hit on a 2. And America also built another complex in southern Spain. So right now we got Spain by the balls right now. We got Italy by the balls too, because they can't do much of anything else. Spain can't attack either one of these. He doesn't have good odds either way he does it. So we're gonna crush Spain next turn. Spoiler alert. And then from there, Vichy France and beyond is the goal. We'll see. It helps be able to move. Now we can move in 1 turn to mainland Europe and drop units off there. So that's nice. The carrier I had in 92, I moved over here because the UK has the Mediterranean well taken care of for now. But I had to protect those transports, so the carrier and the battleship, I moved up there. Yeah, that's what it is so far. Mainland US is looking like that. I also built another battleship and destroyer down here in Argentina. I don't think I mentioned this in my last video, but since I got it on the brain now. So this is my naval base, right? Well, these are, since US got improved shipyards, not increased, improved shipyards. So my normal naval bases I have like this. But since I got improved shipyards, I bumped up my naval bases that are next to complexes for America to these larger shipyards. And these shipyards and these air bases I got off of Shapeways. anyone's interested, I'll let you know the links. Just reach out. But yeah, so I got one of those there, and here, as well as on the western coast of the U.S. I initially had gotten these originally, and then just decided they were just way too big. The air bases are actually smaller than the HBG air base markers, but these bases are they're just way too big. They get cumbersome, especially down here in Gibraltar. Heck, this one's already on its side. So I got these smaller micro naval bases, and those are perfect for the most part. But if you get shipyards, if you get the glory that is shipyards, you have to deal with these larger shipyards. So that's just my little aesthetic thing that I've done. Anyway, I'll go over the board real slow. This is what it's looking like right now. Man, this is an awesome game. It's almost a shame to see the Mongolians get introduced so late and get wiped out almost immediately. Japan still has all 6 kamikazes. The Emperor is overall pleased. Rick thinks the Pacific is lost. I think he still has a good fight in him left, because he still has to get, even if he gets Calcutta, he still has to get one of these other ones, Sydney or Honolulu, and I just don't see that happening. So pressure is still on Germany to get Moscow, but if he's going south, that's not going to happen for a while longer. All right. Well, I'll wrap it up now. Until then, oh yeah, by the way, here's the casualties. Until then, roll the dice better.